Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of Tuesday Talks with Darlene. Today I want to talk about what crystals can support you on your spiritual journey, no matter where you are, whether you're beginning, you've done some growth, or you're really quite advanced. And it's all, no matter where you are on your journey, give yourself love. Don't compare yourself to others. Yes, I'm quite advanced because I've been doing this for over, well, heading towards 40, heading towards 40 years. I've been doing it for a long time. And I've been doing the actual work, not just doing the courses and then doing nothing. I've been doing the work. So yes, I'm advanced. Don't compare yourself though. Do your journey. Do it the way you want to do it. Now, whether you're actually starting to explore your spiritual connection or you've been on this path for years, crystals can be a beautiful support, not because they do the work for you, but because they remind you of where you're going, who you are, and what's already within you. This isn't about collecting every stone or getting it right. It's about noticing what resonates with you in this season of your growth. And for me, because I've moved so much, I've actually decluttered a lot of my crystals. And yeah, I'll say the word decluttered because I actually sold them on, even gave some away. Now I only have a few crystals. It's still the same. It doesn't matter if you have one crystal or you've got hundreds. It's about the crystal itself. That's what it's about. Now, if you're just starting out, these can be some crystals to help you. They can be. Again, it's up to you. It's up to you to pick up the crystal and ask it, talk to it. Because yes, crystals do have energy. They have a being in there. So talk to it. And if you're just starting your spiritual journey, it's important to feel safe, supported, and grounded. And these crystals aren't here to fix anything, but they can help you stay clear as you start to open up. I love crystals. It's my favorite thing, actually. Crystals are my favorite thing. Now, amethyst, I love. It is about intuition, peace, and spiritual awareness. And it can be a beautiful one to begin with because it brings peace and helps you tune into your intuition without overwhelm. Because when we start tuning into our intuition, our psychic abilities, it can be overwhelming, especially if we haven't got a teacher or the right teacher as well. Because there are spiritual teachers out there that tell you you must do it their way. That's the only way you can do it. It's the only way you can do your journey. They're not the right teachers. Find someone who's open, who's going, okay, who are you? How do you work? That's the right spiritual teacher. And yeah, it's I can't talk about amethyst enough. I love it. Another one I do love quite a few. These are definitely my favorites, especially to begin with. Now, clear quartz. It's an amplifier for intentions, and it works with all other crystals. It holds your intentions clearly and supports everything else you're working with. So if you put amethyst and clear quartz together, it amplifies the amethyst. So be aware of that. When you're working with a crystal and you put clear quartz next to it, it amplifies it. And it may be too much, so just be aware of that. Now, then we've got black tourmaline. It's gorgeous. It's energy protection and deep grounding. Now, I do talk about protection. Protection is whatever you want it to be. For me, protection is living life with love, passion, joy, creativity. That's my protection because the energy I'm putting out means that people that don't have the right, that don't have good intention towards me, they hit my energy and they're sort of like, whoa. Now, there are times if I'm not feeling the best, I will actually add a bubble of protection. It doesn't mean that the love and the nurturing and all that can't get in or out. What it means that is that anything that is not of good intentions is really blocked. Because if I'm feeling unwell, I might have, like, say I've got a sore throat, then I'm not at my best. I will add a bubble of protection, which is where things like any of your dark crystals, so black tourmaline, smoky quartz, any of those are protective stones and they're really good. So black tourmaline is the stone I reach for when I need to feel safe and grounded. Then we've got smoky quartz. Oh, I love this one. It transmutes that heavy energy and it helps you stay grounded. It's a really good one to put in all the corners of your home to help with the actual transmutation, transmutation. You know what I mean? It's really good to do that. And it's really good to have, especially if you have lots of people come over. If you've got a business in your home, crystals can really help with the energy. And when you have, especially when you're just starting out, you have a client come in and they go, immediately clear yourself first and then the space. Clear it. Because then when the next client comes in, you've cleared all that heavy energy out from the last person. No matter, they could have been really positive, but you don't know what they've brought in energetically. You might do because, depending on how aware you are, especially when you're first starting out, though, you're not as aware of things. That's why crystals help. That's why incense help. That's why aromatherapy help. They all clear the energy. And so smoky quartz is like an energetic anchor. It helps release what's too much. Then we've got beautiful selenite. It's cleansing, protection, and angelic connection. I love having selenite wands, and then what I do is I actually wave it as I go around the house. And I actually say, with this selenite wand, I am clearing my house of anything that is not aligned to me and anything that brings me harm. I love doing that. It's just gorgeous. And so if it clears your space gently without needing a lot of effort from you, which is beautiful. Then we've got green aventurine. It is a gentle heart opening and emotional balance. Excuse me, I'm just yawning to clear something for somebody who's ever listening to this. Oh, it's not me being tired. This is what actually happens. Something that I allow to happen. Now, with aventurine, if you're feeling tender or guarded, this one can support softening without pressure. Then we've got blue lace agate. Clear, calm communication, including with guides, angels, archangels, everything. It is a lovely one for supporting your voice, both spoken and internal, because you've got that internal voice. Now, these are just some of the ones that can help you when you're just starting out. There are many. It is up to you to actually pick up the crystal and go, what do you actually do for me? I talk to crystals. I love them. Now, if you're in, the middle of your journey, so you've done some inner work. Oh, lots of clearing. So you've done some inner work and you're moving deeper into your own clarity and alignment. You might find yourself drawn to crystals that help you trust more, feel more, and let go more. Now, this crystal is actually my favorite. It is divine. It is labradorite. It is psychic protection and intuitive development. I call it my magic stone because it's got rainbows in it. And rainbows are magic. And it's known for supporting your intuitive senses while keeping your energy protected. I love it. Now, some of the ones coming I may not quite say right, so forgive me. Leopard light. It is emotional regulation, energetic boundaries, and nervous system support. This one can be really good if you're working with clients a lot. If you're having a lot of clients, this one can really help because it calms the emotional waves so you can hear yourself more clearly. And then we got celestolite. Celestite? Yeah, something. Celestite. Celestite, yep. Angelic connection and peace for deeper meditation. It really does help you connect to the angelic world. It's gorgeous. It is a soft, calming presence for deeper inner stillness. And then we've got fluorite. Focus, mental clarity, and energetic organization. It is the stone that, if you're studying, is really good for that because it gives you the focus and the mental clarity. So when things feel scattered, this helps sort what is yours and what is not. One of the most important things to learn on your journey, what is yours and what is not. Moonstone, divine feminine energy and trusting your inner cycles. It reminds you to honor your rhythm and not rush your process. And then we've got Amazonite, balancing truth, communication, and compassion. It supports you for speaking your truth from a centered place. And then we've got Chrysocolla, healing through expression, especially for teachers and space holders. If you're one of those that do like women's circles, men's circles, whatever, this is a beautiful one for you. So if you work with others, oh, lots of clearing, or hold space often, this crystal can help you speak from the heart. Now, if you're well into the journey like me, you're further along, you're doing energetic work, channeling, or even navigating higher frequencies, you might be called to some of the rarer and more intense stones. Moldavite is one of those. Now, I actually brought Moldavite in fairly early into my journey, which was amazing. I am a crystal person. That is why I could use some of these much earlier on in my journey because, nothing, oh, what's the word? Nothing like bad happened or whatever. So Moldavite is intense spiritual acceleration and transformation. That is why it is a crystal that is better for you when you're much more aware, clarity, you've done a lot of work. It's not for everyone, and that's okay. Only work with this crystal if it truly calls you. It is actually one of my favorite. I've got three really big ones of it. Well, not really big, but big for Moldavite. And then we've got Danbarite, higher realm access and soft, clear light frequency. It is like a quiet light switch that clears the space around you. Then we got apophyllite. Apophyllite. It bridges a bridge to spiritual guide and light codes. So this is one that I've used in the past to help me with light language. It supports the energetic downloads and intuitive channeling. Then we've got one that Phenocite. It is deep third eye activation and crystalline light body connection. So your light body, your beautiful light body. It works at a very high frequency, so invite it in gently. Ask it. Then we've got Herkimer Diamond. Love this crystal. It amplifies intention, clarity, and spiritual vision. So it brings sharpness and lightness at the same time. Tanzanite is another one. It is a high vibration, intuitive, and soul expression. It helps support you speaking your soul's truth, not just what you've been taught to say. Good one. Canvasite. Truth speaking and multi-dimensional awareness. A rare but powerful ally for accessing expanded awareness. And the last one is as a to light. I know it's scientists that have named these crystals. Rare and high frequency. It supports cosmic evolution work. This one is for deep spiritual evolution, and it's only when it's truly aligned to you. As I keep saying, pick up the crystal and ask it, do I work with you now? What do you, and if it says yes, then go, what are you supporting me with? Ask it. And this is a cool thing. You don't need to know everything about crystals to work with them. Let them find you. Let your body lead. Let your curiosity be enough. And most importantly, remember, the crystal isn't doing the work. You are. The crystal just helps you stay with yourself as you do it. Thank you so much for watching and listening to this episode about the beautiful crystals.